Hey traders, happy Thursday. Welcome to episode 360 of TO Mitch Ray. How appropriate, the title being we do for a pullback or we do for, well, no, I don't know, a 180. No, episode 180 would have been best for maybe the title. 360 just means, alright. So maybe it's a sign, maybe we'll roll back up. But no, not really. Bitcoin, look, 4-hour chart right here, you know, 786. How many rejections on this time scale did we fail to break above 39.50? Right on candle closes, we just couldn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, roughly 7 failures to break this fib node. Okay, so you do that enough times, a lot of times it means you're just gonna try to create demand to find that demand, and that's gonna be at lower prices. So let's go to 60-minute real quick on Bitcoin. All right, here we go, dude. Bitcoin, it fell out, right? It's so funny, man. Last night, kind of after the stream, we ran up, got as high as 39.88, and then almost like within 5 minutes of being at that price, we sold off, and this is where we are now. Currently sitting at 38.90, down around $50 today, 1.23%, below the 20 and 50 moving average on the 6-minute chart. So whatever, but you know, a measured move breaking out of this little upsloping consolidation pattern would put you down near, you know, 37.90, 37.80. All right, which is the trend line. Remember, we keep talking about back testing an area that was once a powerful resistance, hopefully being able to use it as support to give validity to the market that it is a support, and the trend is over. The downtrend we had been in is done, and we're gonna make higher prices. We're looking for that, but hey, man, whatever, man. Crazy market, crazier things have happened where you don't hit and back test, even after moves like this. All right, so 60-minute down to, like, you know, 46 on the RSI, whatever. Just things to look at. All right, that's it, man. Stock market sold off, tried to rally a little bit, but getting a little weird at certain fib retraces. All right, you're starting to, I'll say round out, but man, it's hard to get higher, isn't it? Hard to get much higher on the stock market right now. I think everyone's getting a little concerned. All right, just no one's pulled the rug yet. And other news, something that was on the starting soon screen, AT&T is now done with advertising with YouTube, because, you know, if Jake Paul or Logan Paul or someone, you know, is, I don't know what they do, weird stuff that kids do that kids love, that is like, you know, the way to virality in this world. AT&T wants no part of it. They don't like it. And I'll just read a little bit about what they were saying. Well, maybe that's weird. Let me refresh the article. Okay. Can't even refresh anymore. That's nice. Okay. Wow. Never seen this before. I mean, the internet's fine. It's just not loading. Alright, I guess we'll come back to it one day. Whatever. I guess I can't talk to you about it. Alright? Sorry, chat. Anyway. Yeah, dude. It's just, they can't do it. When it's just like inappropriate or offensive behavior or whatever, they just don't want to have their name behind it, where, you know, it's like it shows their ad right before Logan Paul blows up a car or something. Whatever. So we'll see how that goes, man. Okay. Anyway, let's go to chat real quick, and then we'll just move on to Ethereum, Ripple, whatever. What's up, Pedro, man? Alex, Mr. Pace, Bob Field, dude, Jeremy S, TJO, Greg White, Joshua Robinson, Hey, Loco is free, Hungry Probe, Shalon Peroni. Hey, Montana man, what's up, dude? Good to see you again, brother, man. Glad you're in here, and it's always a pleasure, dude. So Tim Parsons, what's up, Crypto Keys? Hey, there's Dan Stylus, dude, and Moz, and Zachary, man. Sexual chocolate. Zachary got me some new sound clips. I have not implemented them into my stream deck yet, but I will between the day stream, night stream. Just been a little busy. What's up, Mad Carl and Jack Black and Zed Zerps and Dr. Sauce and Arthur Beeswax. Heck yeah, man. Hey, Rick Schmitz, dude. Says Biogen is corrupted. Yeah, they're down today. Top loser. One of the top losers of the day. Hey, Johnny Bull, dude. What's up, Gerard? Christian? Easy ear? I can't hear my... No, music ended. Crap. Dude, I can't do this. This is like ridiculous. It's just so tough, man, to get it to where I want it. Like, I just... it's so annoying. It's like I'm... Just because of all this stuff, I so think I want to get, like, Spotify. Just so I don't have to deal with this crap anymore. With the audio levels being different all the time and too loud, whatever. And where I can actually control it with my Stream Deck, my hands, you know, I don't have to, like, go up to the browser and mess with it. Where is Mitch, Peter? I'm right here, man. That's right, Tomcat. Robert, who's this babyface guy? It is me. It is me. What's up, Joe Ray, dude? Hello, Stygian. Coming in from Europe, dude. Glad you made it. Mr. Shalecki, what's up, dude? Yeah, who's this beardless man? I guess we got people still in the community that are seeing it for the first time, so I think that's going to be going on for a little bit. Yeah, dig deep, dig deep. Believe it's me. I have my photo ID, but I don't want to have to pull it out, alright? But I'll have to be pulling it out more often now at bars and restaurants, whatever. So, how's that, man? I don't know, dude. Put it on the list. Dumpster fire, though, for sure. Definitely dumpster fire. What's up, Beetle guys? Wonderful to see you again, man. Uh-oh, Zedzerps has his feelings. His feelings that Bitcoin's team doesn't have a good heart. Kappa. Hey, B-Slice, man. Simple B-Slice, man. Did I lose a bet? I lost something. And it wasn't just my beard, so yeah. Certainly did. Mr. Selecki, I guess. Mark D, congratulations on selling at 39.20. Good stuff, man. Joe Ray's in Dallas, Texas. Heck yeah, man. Where are y'all at? Where is everyone, dude? Right now. Just age, sex, location, Kappa. Just you know, your location, not your address. Just, you know, the city you're in is fine. We're just curious to see where everyone's at right now in the world. We've not done that in a long time, right? So it'll help everyone else out too. Orange Crypto, what's going on, dude? You're like in Idaho, I think, right? Or Wyoming, near Montana's world. What's up, MK, dude? The Cali Kang. RSI and price of Bitcoin contracts. Yeah, well, we're due for a move. I mean, for sure. Certainly are. I mean, we fell out of the little flag, like the little structure we are developing. Explain how to use the fib extension? Yeah, I can do that, man. Why not, man? Yeah, we'll do that right after our ICX or whatever for Zatchery. Sure, man. What's up, Francisco, dude? Hey, Louie. How you doing, man? Alex Gonzalez, welcome on. The Viking hat will never be the same again. I've never worn. Wait, have I? No, I don't think I have. Yeah. We changed the rules on Viking hats, Moonboy hats, Wizard hats. That's right. I've never worn any of these hats without a beard. But the rule is, just because milestones don't work anymore, if you fill up the tip jar, it's automatic hat, and the chat votes on it, the audience votes on it, and then I'll put it on and then drink, I guess, right? So that's the way that the audience keeps control, but like Again, people will buy subs to manipulate where our sub count goes on YouTube. That's the way we used to do it. We can't do that anymore because of that. It's precedence, right? It's like, well, I can't have $1 TTS because people will just spam $1 and interrupt the stream every time. So we had to do $3 minimum text to speech, you know, the alert box thing. So yeah, this is just like the way it's evolved, right? So full tip jar, you get it. You get any hat you want, all right? So all right, so we got Bob Field coming in from Syracuse, Rick Schmitz in Fort Collins, Colorado. Heck yeah, man. Not Colorado State out there. Steve Schmitz is in Wyoming. Jeremy S is in Phoenix. Heck yeah, man. 300 days of sunshine out there, right? You got Jeremy S and Greg White there. Y'all should hang out, man. Same state. Logos Freeze in San Fran. Mark D's in Belfast. Wow, Pedro. Germany, Dr. South, Boston. Yeah, Bradford's in snowy California. Yeah, Idaho. That's right, dude. That's right. Long Range. Stygian comes in. He's coming in from Belgium. Excuse me. Central Cali for Sticky E. Reggie Ramey. Ramey. Seattle. Jack Bless, Canada. Heck yeah. All right, West Coasters. Then Michael's the East Coaster, Miami. Capo, South Carolina. Here's Houston. Heck yeah. Zed's Tennessee. That's right. But he's from Alaska, right? Vernon Veron's coming in from London. All right, man. We got UK. We got it all over the world, right? Indiana. All over the U.S. too. Okay, Derek's leaving Indiana for the moon soon. Fantastic. I guess the same. Francisco, dude. Jeez, man. Restream is all bugged out, dude. Peter Piper, I was watching his stream and he wasn't talking S at all. Oh, I know, dude. I know. Believe me, I actually commented on that static video to tell him thank you for defending me, and also dismantled that psycho viewer of his. A weirdo, dude. Like, what a psycho, dude. He had like a dude, he had like this, I don't know, dude, it's like this anecdotal evidence to why I had fake tips, man. Well, because my friend fakes a tip jar at a Starbucks, right? You hear Starbucks, so he's like equating to what I do to someone who works at Starbucks, right? The amount of value. And he's saying that his friend who worked at Starbucks would throw in fake dollars to make it look like other people had tipped, so they would tip. Like, that's crazy, man. Dude, I never thought any of this would ever happen, dude. None of this.
Contribution for the hat. And for the 2-a-day live streams every single day. Thanks, man.
Greg White, man, thank you, dude, for the 690. And that's not your first, second, third, fifth contribution, man. Very, very grateful, dude. And very happy to have you part of our community, dude, because each and every one of y'all brings something different and unique to this community, okay, that makes us, I believe, one of the strongest, most qualitative communities that exist on YouTube. Seriously. Like, come on. Dude, we got like 4,280 subs, dude. And the quality here is so high. Like the highest, man. I mean, yeah, you got a little convergence, I guess, right? But you're making a low here. We'll see a low, a double bottom with low. Okay, I see what you're kind of getting at, dude. So you're at this low here, 38.74. It's a low on price, this level of relative strength. Now you have about the same low, just about, with lower levels of negative momentum. Normally you want higher levels, not lower levels for divergence. EOS, yeah, dude. Put EOS on the list. Crazy EOS, man. Gotta love it, dude. What's up, Nippon Cowboy? Coming in from Nippon, Japan. Where I got to. Uncle Tunes coming in from Johnson City, Tennessee. Wait, isn't that like Travis Tritt, modern day Bonnie and Clyde? They sing about that city or something? You lived in Lemoore a very long time ago, Montana, man. Zachary's in Louisiana, dude. Hey, Tourmaster. Made to Last coming from the Bronx, man. You know what's awesome about asking that question about location and stuff? It actually got a lot of people that I really never see type in chat. It got them to say something. So that's awesome, man. I might be doing that more often just to see y'all. Okay, so. Tentacle in. I don't know, dude. I mean, yeah. Look, yeah. Here's the MACD, right? The low, the same low, whatever, and yet lower levels of negative momentum, right? So you got, I think, some little bit of convergence, somewhat, and then you've got that divergence MACD low, and the same low with lower levels. So it's Class B. It's not your Class A, but will be interesting, man. See if we can pivot here and run again. And if that was the case, man, this would be like, you know, short-term trader dream, right? Maybe we're establishing some sort of range. So, a range, man. All right, so oops, what the? So you got like the lower risk long entries for the rectangle here, and then up here would be the area where one would exit. It's a very small margin here. I mean, like, you know, better for like day traders, all that, but I mean, maybe you are, dude. Like, you can see it, the low and the same low, and you are diverging for sure. I mean, that's Class B. So interesting. And maybe that's what Stygian was talking about on the MACD, not the RSI. St. Louis in the house. Pat McLaughlin, dude. Excellent, man. There's a BTT trading competition started today. Okay, probably on Binance, right? Just reading chat. Okay, getting through it. All right, let's just I guess move on to Ethereum. We're still looking at the 60-minute too, so I just want to show y'all something that maybe I see. It might be crazy here. Might be crazy here. So Bitcoin was making that same low. This one's actually like higher low, and this is not really confirmed. I don't think this is an actual reaction low established yet. I think we would need to run back up and touch again to get an established reaction low here to make it confirm.
Weapons, not food, not homes, not shoes, not need. Just feed the war cannibal and mollywalk the corner to the rubble. That used to be a library line up to the mine cemetery now. What we don't know keeps the contracts alive and moving apostrophe ... rally round the fam.
Yes, Beast Eyes. Bulls on parade. Bulls on parade. Thanks, man, for the golden retrace contribution, man. Thank you, dude. Kangs. Alright. So here you go, dude. Here's Ethereum. Potential. Not real, not confirmed yet. Ascending triangle. Who cares? Even if you break out bearishly, man, at least we know we could do a measured rule, and the measured move would put us literally at the bottom of the ascending broadening wedge. Okay, and if we broke the upside, then the way up here 162.90 or whatever, right? So near the top of it. So, that's kind of the way maybe one should look at Ethereum, or maybe the way it's being sized up right now. Okay, dude. So look, man, the low, the higher low, the lower levels, negative momentum, has bullish convergence, so that's good. And you're double bottoming with higher lows, so more forms of bullish divergence or bullish convergence, because it's a higher low, it's not a lower low. If it was a lower low or a double bottom, and this was the situation, you'd have, I think, bullish divergence, but you don't. And honestly, it's a little bit slightly higher, right? So you just have, yeah, it's just bullish convergence here on Ethereum, where there's a little bit of it, divergence for Bitcoin, convergence here. And that's it, man. All right, so remember, this top area from this high point to low point is a 78% retrace. Just as many times as Bitcoin's failed, Ethereum, I believe, has failed that much too, at a very deep retrace. No Tim Parsons. I can chart all kinds of stuff, man. I sure as heck didn't learn how to chart, trade, and all that in the crypto market. Yeah, John Doe, I just don't even understand what that even... Like, that's just like, dang, that's a lot. That would take up so much time. Like, yeah, I got time for that, dude. So exposed, man. That'd be nice, crypto keys, but hey, man, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, we don't care because we've already made money, real good money. I don't know these coins, man. Got my way that's worked out pretty well. Worked out pretty freaking well, dude. But hey, man, everyone can. You don't have to like do it one way. I mean, there's many ways to become successful at this. So okay, let's go do a XRP. Oh, it's 4 hour, right? Whatever. Yeah, here's a on this chart here. I mean, even looks like you got the makings of a double top, or now, hey, look, if you pivot here, it is the higher low. So I'd like to see us run back up, test one more time, 153, and then just fall off a little bit and then go, right? That's what you would want for an ascending triangle. You gotta have Bitcoin play ball. Has to play ball for this to work out. So I don't know, man. Look, you got like the same high with negative momentum. Right, you had the same high with lower levels of relative strength. So there was definite forms of bearish divergence up here. So the sell-off was here, but I mean, that was it. That, look, to the extent of how far you drop sometimes when you have the divergence is unknown. You don't know. If you're extremely overwhelmingly bullish, you'll sell off. You'll actually respect the TA, but you just will make a higher low or something, pivot, more demand will come in, the buying pressure will pick you back up. You'll keep running, right? So, well, what's up? I'm spin beated. Okay, so yeah, anyway, XRP. Okay, dude. Falling wedge has turned into a triangle, has turned into a breakout of the triangle. Did not quite hit the measure move at 36.6 cents, but we hit our first area of our golden zone, the 38% retrace, 35.4 cents. That's exactly the that's the exact number we talked about being a minimum target for a falling wedge trade. All right, so at that time we sold off immediately and had just made a lower high and have sold off again. Okay. I don't know, man. We were just messing around here, making jokes and memes about seeing patterns and stuff. But right now, you're just making a higher low than your previous low with higher levels of relative strength. So just a little bit more bullish convergence there in that situation, 4 hour. So it's good, man. I mean, it really just comes down to whatever Bitcoin does, XRP is going to do the same. All right, man. So again, Bitcoin, if it's showing a little divergence on a double bottom, a little Class B bullish divergence, then maybe Ripple will pivot here and run again with Bitcoin. That'd be great, because all we did was just scrape the surface of that golden zone. Okay, nowhere else. So that's it, man. That's it on XRP. Wish there's more to tell you, dude. It's just, you know, you have your impulses, you have your moves up, then you go sideways, consolidate, and I mean, that's. People come in to watch the big moves up. They don't watch the consolidation period, okay, which when they should be. All right. Smart crypto bot. Crypto's dead, dude. Dude, man. Oh man. Crap. Crypto's dead. Well, I guess I should just wrap it up. Smart crypto bot, man. No, these markets were like literally created to trade. Okay. That's what they're meant for. They're not meant for investing. like most people who stream for crypto, they're into it because they're like, oh man, dude, the fundamental value of crypto. Or I started mining, man, Ravencoin 5 years ago, dude. I don't really care. Like, crypto's not dead. There's volatility that still exists. We just saw it, man. We just got volatility, like a $600, $700 impulse, right, from our entry on a swing trade. Can't tell me crypto's dead, dude. There's still volatility on this market. It's 24/7 market too, so still opportunity. Alright, so I think it's XLM for Rasmus, maybe? Asked about it. XLM to BTC. Pretty cool here. Even on the US dollar pair, we broke out of a down sloping resistance, right? I mean, but here, man, this is just all we've done, right? All we've done is hit a really, really weak support. We also hit the 1414 fib extension. Well, this is the support I'm talking about. It's pathetic, dude. It's like nothing. But when you've had such a nasty impulse down, even weak supports like this can stall you out and prevent you from falling further, because you're just going to look for a common retrace to get out of oversold territory, reset your oscillators, make that lower high, and then dump again and sell off and run to the better areas of support. Which, I'm sorry, this is pathetic too down here. I mean, dude, like, it's like straight line up on XLM, dude. Like, good luck if Bitcoin decides it's finished and it's done with its little rally here. At some point, XLM to BTC is going to have a very, very tough time, all right? But hey, look, you had the miniature little falling wedge pattern at the end of this little move. You had the bullish divergence, like hardcore, and measure move was hit, and that's about as high as we went. We never made it above the 200 moving average, and we literally talked about it, that would be used as a resistance most likely, and we were about, 20 cents off touching it. So hey, the good news is you're still above the 20 and 50 moving average. Okay, so stay above that. But I don't know, man. Looks just that sort of double toppy stuff with lower levels of relative strength and lower levels of positive momentum. So kind of that's that class B divergence, bearish divergence right there. But still holding above the 20 right now. Yeah. Cryptofish says, I don't say much, but I've been watching you for a couple months now, and I think it's awesome what you do. Also, I look exactly like your brother. Well, thanks, Cryptofish. Oh, Cryptofish 5. Thank you, dude. Are there 4 more fish? What are the other 4 fish? What do they do, man? Cool, dude. What's up, Eric Jackson? Spin B's been lurking around this show since episode 8 from the old channel. Thanks, Spin B, dude. Yeah, he's asking, let him know how long y'all have been watching. Nice round bottom on it. Yeah, kind of. So look at the chop. I mean, really, you're not looking for like spikes, right? You're just looking for literal just price action. But yeah, I guess you could see that a little bit, right? Dude, PayPal's so weird, man. Really weird. All right. Anyway. So that's XLM. Look, man, the thing is, on the daily time scale, there is not one discernible swing high to fib from until the top, until back November 19th. That's it, man. So if you ever are to make a retrace that is common, it's going to be up here. Even a shallow, scrubby retrace would put you at 2702 on XLM to BTC. So this thing, if it does break out and stay out, it might go sideways for a little while, whatever, but eventually you'd like to see it at least hit 2702, 3085, or all the way, if you're lucky, 3704 to retrace before selling off again to make lower lows eventually. Okay. Thanks, Stygian Man. Jeez. So we're right around that 1414 on ICX to USDT. Here we are, man. Just going sideways. Looks like a nice little double bottom has occurred, man. Potential double bottom, anyway. All right. Could also talk about just being range bound. Right? Oh wow, that's so difficult. Stable coin, course kappa, and then also we could argue about this kind of down sloping trend line right here. So I wonder if that'll be used possibly as some sort of resistance. Would make sense. So I don't know, man. If you really did double bottom and broke out bullishly, which it could make sense, because look at the move, and we haven't really made a decent proper retrace. 38, 50, 62%, you know, 78%. We didn't do that right from high to low. So really, let's see, what have you done? 23% maybe? Not even, dude. You haven't even made a 23% retrace. Jeez. So you'd expect maybe if the double bottom played out, it would only make sense. Okay, what does a measured move yield you if you broke out of a potential double bottom? All I do is put you near that golden retrace, or the golden zone, the 382. Okay, 40 cents, 40.73 cents. But again, it's all potential. You have to break this neckline for it to be a real confirmed double bottom. For now, it's just potential, right? We're just talking about this. This is some sort of Eve and Eve. Double bottom, man. So there you go. And there's arguments that can be made now that maybe if you run up here and fail and you start selling off, you got yourself a descending triangle. Okay, and measure move is about the same. It's about the same height as a double bottom. So I think you're still in the right ballpark figure if we broke to the upside. But downside, you just measure from the low to the high of the pattern and get yourself that target down here. Should be real bad, man. Be real bad. There's your ICX to US dollar tether, man. That's all you got going on. You have not made any kind of good retrace yet. Okay. So about Graham Dougherty, man. Good to see you, dude. Burgers Game says Mitch got younger. Yeah, I guess so, man. Hungry Probe says he's been watching since April of 2018. Heck yeah, man. Almost entirety of my streaming career, right? You're not sure about the others, but you know you're number 5. Excellent, dude. It's like Mambo number 5, whatever. Crypto number 5. Trying to adjust to no beard, Graham. That's okay, man. You'll get used to it, dude. You've been watching me since my debut on HOC. Awesome, Nippon Cowboy. Thanks for sharing, dude. You heard XRP is heading to 10K. Do the charts go up that high? Adrian, I know you're hopefully trolling, right? Because you know XRP is not going to $10,000 per coin. You know that's not happening, right? Like, most things aren't certain on the market, but XRP at 10K, go ahead, quote me, man. I don't care. Go clip this and laugh at me when XRP hits 10K, because when XRP, if it ever hit 10K, man, dude, like, that doesn't make sense, man. There's just no sense that can be made from that. Okay. Just reading. Okay, whatever. You want me to get off of this? I can. You watched me and Stupid Cats that say Olon Johnson? Yeah, dude. I remember that. I remember when we did that. So private wins, dude. Captain Crypto. Oh yeah, Riley, dude. I remember that. Oh, dude, D-Day. That sucked, man. That really sucked. Okay. So like, Here's a question. How do fib extensions work? All right, well, you got to know your anchor points, and it's relative to which way you're going, okay? It's normally meant for when you've broken a critical support or resistance and you don't have much else to help you, okay? So say we get like a nice move up, right? And then we have a big sell-off, right? We're using our fibs here from a low point to high point to see how far we will retrace before reversing to the price to the upside, right? So we hit an 88% retrace or something, and we're right here, right? So we say, all right, how would we find out what happens if we break this resistance right here on whatever asset it is, okay? If you don't have anything to go by, like BNB for instance, right? You would go from that major swing high before you to your low, and there it is, the 1272. That's a great area. Secondary target sometimes, the 1414, the 1618 is your golden mean ratio, okay? Very important fib right there. But each one of these can be used as targets on breakouts of all-time highs, whatever. And then it can be, you know, the same thing, right? Same type of world we're living in, fib extensions here. All right, so we had a big move down. We retraced about 86%, 88.6% of the way. Then we sold off, right? And what do you do if you're about to sell off and you got no support? Like, hey, perfect in the crypto world. A lot of things are at all-time lows now, right? Than they were even right before the Great FOMO. You just use your major swing low to the swing high, and there you go. There are your fib extensions, the 1272.
Thanks for looking at Icon.
Is that a joint?
Hey Zasher, man, thanks for the 420 contribution. Much love, man. Really appreciate it. And thanks for the sound clips too, man. Gangs. Love you, dude. So, it's that simple, man. Like, you just use it to get yourself those next targets. What's going to happen on a breakout if we break the support here? Chances are we're looking for targets of this number, or this number. Okay, and you use these in harmonics too, right? Like, for instance, I don't know, so, okay, let me, I gotta get somewhere where it's cleaner. There's too much stuff here around here, man. I need to just do it on my other screen where there's no, like, because I know it's not gonna save and I can do whatever I want. Okay, so here we go. Big, clean canvas for us, right? Okay, so for instance, like, we have a nice run up. We peak out. We dump about 62% of the way, right? And then we run back up, but then we make a lower high, about an 88% retrace from this high to low. And then we sell off again. And then we actually break this support here, okay? And then, all right, so those are what's happening here. All right, well, get your like harmonic. You got like a low here. It started. You can there's just like, you know, like a move here, right? Okay, whatever. Let's just do it real quick. So it's just like, there you go. So from an obvious swing low to an obvious swing high to a swing low to a swing high. You would already, like, if it's like this, you can go ahead and have this stuff posted and plotted, right? So here's your Gartley, right? And this is a perfect way. This is how you get your fib extensions, right? So even if you're in the middle of the move down, exactly what we did on Bitcoin, for fib extensions from B to C, this number right here is 132% retrace from B to C. If B hitting the bottom was 100, down here is like 130 something percent. So from your low to your high, remember we broke the support looking left, okay? And that's why we're using it. And so we're down to the 1272, the 1414. This is where we placed our buy order at the 1414 fib extension, okay? And what happens in these harmonics is you hit these areas, you chop, you stall, whatever, you can kind of go below it, then you would run up, right? And that's like the trade, the 382 and the 618 up here. This is exactly what happened on Bitcoin. All right, so that's like how you would use those fib extensions. All right, this is the only time in a Gartley you'd be using fib extensions, but it's just from B to C, low to high, 1414, 1272, 1618. You're looking for a reversal to the upside if you can find confirmed patterns like this. There you go, man. Bradford, somebody clip that. We're going to post that on the Patreon feed. So in case they missed it, they'll get it. If you enjoyed a little bit of the Fib extension education, please hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Also, give me some feedback in chat. Whatever, man. Just let me know. Thanks. Man, it's so bullish, man. Kappa. Very much Kappa. Alright. Got a long way to go, man. And it's just crazy that there's no discernible swing high for real on the daily until you look at that November 19th high. Excellent. Jeez. Okay, EOS. Alright, man. EOS up sloping. Equidistant channel. Our symmetrical triangle trade setup. Boom. Measured move target hit. Funding secured. But we doubled the measured move. Sometimes that happens, man. You know, measured moves are good areas, good guidelines for profit-taking areas, but it never means that, hey, this is it. We're done moving up. I mean, sometimes it'll happen where you'll hit the target and you'll never see it again ever. I mean, we've seen that. But there are other times where you hit it and you just keep on running, man. Happens all the time. So just know it's a measured move is not, oh man, you were wrong because it exceeded your measured move. That's not how it, your thought, that's like not the mental thought process one was supposed to have ever for measured moves. They're just good guidelines of areas where people take targets. That's it. Okay. Shoot, man. From your high point to low point here, our measured move exceeded the 1618 Fib extension. So, anyway, man, that's just your EOS. Look where we are. We broke out of an upsloping equidistant channel. Crazy, man. 2618 Fib extension. And we're just starting to pivot a little bit and rally. I don't know how far this rally will go, dude. I don't know, man. That's extremely large impulse up. Alright, we'll get through some chat real quick and we'll just keep rolling, man. Dude, wow. Smart crypto bot. I don't understand, man. You're saying that crypto's dead, dude, and then you say Chainlink $1,000 into the year. That's... How is that not, like, reckless? Saying that. What if someone believed you, dude? Chainlink 1K into the year because no reason, right? Just you're just saying it, dude. I mean, like, have an argument behind why you think that we're hitting a rounded number of $1,000 per coin. There you go, Dan Style, dude. TA means nothing, and then Bitcoin did exactly what I said it would do the next day. But that's luck, man. You know, I mean, it's never that certain. That just happened to be happenstance, right? Global debt is not yet at financial crisis levels. Dude, we're in so much debt, dude. Berg schemes. I mean, like we just talked about, household debt in the United States is at all-time highs now. All-time highs. Dude, I can't even, this freaking restream just, I don't know why it does this. Sure, glad you enjoyed it, Zatri. Hopefully you got something out of that. Education. Coffee Crypto, thanks, man. Irwin Coffee for Crypto. Ethiopian Irwin Coffee for Crypto, again, right? Streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium with Ethiopian coffee. Wow. What's up, Alessandro Delagrave? Welcome, man. When's the best day to start to support the stream on Patreon? What is the best day to start? The first of the month. It's always the best day, dude. So you get the whole month, right? To like be in the Patreon and to like, you know, you get 4 different pre-games, right? Like tonight, every Thursday night, 30 minutes before stream, we all hang out in the voice chat and Discord, and you know, you get your coin request in, asset request in, you ask questions, we just hang out, talk about anything you want collectively, and then I go live afterwards. And then, you know, patrons get priority that night. It's one stream out of a lot of times 14 in a week, right? Sure thing, Kyle HS, man. Jimmy Katrina says, thanks for the fib knowledge. That's why you're the best. You empower us with knowledge, not just throwing out bull shiz for likes. A great teacher and care that we become better students. Of course, Jamie, man. I appreciate the kind words, man. I don't know. I don't think I'm the best. I don't know. I doubt it. But all I know is there are people who are smarter than me. And that's where I learned from. Okay, the people are way smarter than me. What's up, Theodore? Just reading chat, okay? Is TA science? Nah, dude. If it was to be any science, it would be a completely inexact science, right? It'd be somewhat like meteorology. I like kind of using those together in a way, just because, right? You have models, right, saying this is where we could go if the wind variable changed to this amount of speed, right? That's the way they do it on the NOAA computer models, right? So you have a bunch of different I guess a bunch of different trajectories of where the storm path could be, like a hurricane, right? Or a, you know, tornado cell, right? Like a supercell, quasi-linear stuff, right? I mean, like, so they have a bunch of models because sometimes the variables change over time, and so if a variable changes, it goes that way or this way. And I think trading kind of the same way, man. Like, you could have a good trade setup, but if your market's not that good and Bitcoin or a major index starts stalling and it's showing bear stuff, maybe the asset you're in is going to be affected by that, and then all of a sudden, like, you hit a first target, or you were almost at a first target, you started showing bearish divergence, or you started showing an exhaustion pattern, like a head and shoulder of some sort. Things change, right? So the models change, so we have to change our analysis. You can't just sit on it.
KHC please. Heinz. Down 21% in after hours trading. This is sadly in my 401k BC. It was touted as a safe choice. Thoughts?
I don't know, man. You would think so, right? Blue chip and just consumer goods. Man. Sorry to hear that, dude. What was it, earnings? Heinz, dude. Kraft Heinz, yeah. $38.75. Jeez, man, that's like lower lows, dude. But look at the trend, man. Look how downtrending you were. Lower highs, lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows. $38.75. All right, here we are after hours, right here. Terrible, dude. Terrible. Where are we at? Hey, low to high. The height of the impulse. With the 1414. We're literally gapping down to the 1414 fib extension. That's what's happening on Kraft Heinz. Okay, let's go to daily. Dude, sorry. All right, nice, beautiful looking downtrend, man. This angle first. I think we probably had a better, I don't know, man. Oh man, that's it, dude. That's it. Dude, you can just clearly see it immediately with the heart line respect you get. And the 75 and the heart line, dude, that's it, man. You don't even have to, sometimes it's so good, you don't even have to worry about making, you know, looking at different anchor points. Okay, this is it. We're now down. It was right around that 25% trend line of the equidistant channel that we bounced around before. All right, down there. It's not good, man. Not good at all. Look, impulse is down. You retrace. What'd you do? You retrace 38% of the way from like the high to the low. 38%, 3 times. You failed to break above 382. And then you sold off again because you're downtrending, right? You just make your common retraces and you dump. Right? Looky here, man. Looky here. From your high point to low point, you only retraced a little over 23%, 25 to 26% retrace, and then gap down on earnings. Okay. So there you go, man. We'll see you at the 38.891414. That's where we are. Down 19.57% after hours. Went from 48.18 to now 38.75. Jeez, dude. Terrible. Hey, that kind of stuff happened to even Johnson & Johnson, man. It's just like, you know, individual assets, man. Just the stuff about the asbestos and the baby powder for years, and people knew about it, and it's like down 10%, but it's recovered some, but not all the way, and could be the lower high, right? And then the whole market, nothing's made higher highs yet on any major index. So until you start double topping, making higher highs than your previous highs, man, it's very uncertain. I don't know, man. That was a huge dump we saw. One of the largest dumps in price action we've ever seen in the history of the stock market, when we went from that October 5th high down to the December 24th low. It's one of the worst price action moves we've ever seen. And we're still recovering from that. It's been a 2-month long recovery from that huge 20% plus dump. Anyway. $132,000 debt per taxpayer. Yeah, not really. It's really the people that are in debt are in debt. People that aren't are not. But yeah, I get you, man. That's what you're saying. You're just dividing it, the number. So Britt Cabrera. What does the forecast mean using weather symbols? Oh, Tim Parsons, man, that's just I don't know thing. It's like sometimes it's how I feel, sometimes it's how my weather is outside, sometimes it's the market showing divergence or looking bearish. I'll talk about it if it is. Really, it's just my my feels right now. This is my soul right now. How I feel. Okay, like an ice storm with somehow lightning involved. Okay, blue lights. There you go, Tim Parsons. It's really just a gimmick or whatever. It's for fun. I had an uncle who was on the Weather Channel, like a commercial meteorologist for many years, and he was also like one of like the godfathers of my state of local meteorology, commercial meteorologists, people that are actually broadcasters. So I have a big upbringing with weather. Those are actually all of them. They're gifts from, or they're little gifts, I guess. They're graphics from the 1990s, the Weather Channel. This is what they used on their local on the 8s and stuff. So, and speaking of, more of the Weather Channel, your local on the 8s, and this is once every hour pretty much, where we go back and take a look at Bitcoin. Our daily candle just closed on Bitcoin. But yeah, like it all happened from my upbringing.
Maybe an afternoon chug? Can you peek at NKE? Fundamentals are bad, so double checking with the babyface TA Jedi. Put on a bearish put spread and may or may not have given a Duke basketball star faulty shoes. Wrecked.
Dude, it's so funny, man, that story, man. Old Zion Williamson, dude. What was it, 2 minutes within the start of the basketball game from tip-off, his shoe fell apart. The sole came, separated. No chug, it seems, man. I'd be down. I'd be ready to go, dude. But just didn't have, man. 15% chance to make me chug at 33.33. Thanks. Why does it not update? Hold on. What is it? Everything's just like, God. Can't have a perfect world with tech, man. With computer stuff. Yeah, we're gonna look at Nike, dude. Babyface TA. There you go, man. Is you're awake yet, or do they never sleep? Oh, they sleep. Christian, they sleep. They're awake now. Good morning to people in Asia. Good morning.
Is that a joint?
Oh my god.
Hey Mitch, sending you the governor's warmth and love. I tuned in yesterday at a moment where you were talking about being single. What happened? If you already shared the story, I can go check it out if you're not in the right mood to share. Sorry to hear.
That's okay, Kay Abby. I appreciate it. No, just distance and really I think long distance was the culprit, and we're just you know, kind of, the thing is, like, alright, the complexity of it is, I don't even know, I want to talk about it really, but it's just like, if she moved here, she's quitting her job, her career, okay, so she'd have to start over a career or something where I live. I'd have to 100% commit and know that she's probably going to be someone I'm marrying immediately. I don't know if I'm ready for that. They're just like, if she moved here, it's like almost like, okay, that's it. That's it. You're gonna get married and it's all over. I mean, like, but I don't know, like, if that's, we just don't know. I don't know. And like, it was like kind of a commitment thing, completely all in, or there's no middle ground. It sucks, dude. So it's like an extreme choice that, you see what I'm saying? So we just were, you know, not knowing. So I don't know, man. I think that's it, but whatever. There you go, Kev. Thanks for the 420 contribution. So everyone can know, I guess. Like, because like the reasons why, like, I can't go into just because it's like, talk about her financial situations and all these other things that, like, I can't really talk about that are just complicated. And it's like, you know, okay, she have to like get her own place up here. What's she gonna live with me? And like, how's that go? Like, you know, a relationship, common law marriage stuff. I mean, dude, there's just so many like complex issues with what's going on with this long distance thing. So anyway, high to low, Bitcoin hit a 70% retrace. The daily is closed, and now we're just kind of pivoting. But here's the thing, man. I mean, there's only 60-minute bullish divergence, which really is weak, and it doesn't last. You know, if we had bullish divergence, Bitcoin on the 60-minute could run up like halfway and then sell off, right? On the 4-hour, there's, you know, impulse up, and you're just kind of like stalling and preventing yourself from getting any higher. Okay, if you really want the best thing for Bitcoin, is to come down and back test at 3,800, 3,791, and then round out and then run again after you've reset all your oscillators completely. And the daily oscillators we're looking for. Okay. What's up, Mac Daddy? Reading chat now. Okay. Yeah, Jan Styles, man. I mean, they are called Japanese candles for a reason. Didn't Steve Neeson revolutionize Japanese candles by bringing them to the West and showing the way? Late 80s.
Oh, sorry to hear, man. I was confused because you said what she did was inexcusable and that she made the mistake of your life. Princess Riley seemed pretty nice on stream. Sad to hear it wasn't the meant to be, brother. We're by you 100%. Always loyal. Kiss.
Well, I think she's making some mistakes. It's, you know, a little bit more her than me making a decision to, like,
sorry to Seth that I abjurate the game. Good hard heels. Also, try number 2 for a bidder. Come on dealer. Mine's checking another chart, KO, looking for a bounce leading up to dividends payout.
Hey, sorry Seth, thanks for the 333 repeating, of course. I don't think Seth's here, man. Seth's just been super busy, dude. He came in a few nights ago, and he was a ghost. He said it like that was literally the tip, and he had to bail after that. But he says he's busy and he should be cleared up, and should be a dream in about a month or so. So we'll see what happens. We miss him. We seriously miss him. He adds a lot of fun to the show. We all know that, right? So that's right. Thanks, sorry Seth, man, for the 3333 repeating, of course. Yeah, we'll look at Coke after. I guess we'll look at the 3 here. Okay. But yeah, dude, I mean, I think she is making a mistake with her kind of spearheading these moves. So it's like, you know, bringing all this up, and then it's like, okay. I was kind of thinking about having that happen, but then I don't know, man. You know how it is. So there's a lot of complication in it, and it's like feelings are shifting, and it's just really crappy. Okay. Kevin Taft, we had bullish divergence on the daily and weekly on Bitcoin, and I think it's played out. It played out, man. Played out. We said it would play out at some point. We didn't know when, but it happened when the 4 hours started showing bullish divergence too. So we had 3 different time scales showing the divergence on a double bottom at the end of a Gartley. But yeah, I'm just trying not to think about it, man. Trying not to think about it at all. Trying to forget about it. And if you know, doors open, if she ever wants to try it again or whatever, I told her to contact me. But if not, have a nice life. That's how it went, man. That's how it is. Okay. Okay, 60-minute chart. Yeah, really struggling here on this low to this low. We can't break it, and you're showing lower levels of negative momentum from this low to this same low, so that's Class B bullish divergence. But, I mean, the thing is, we know the 20 and the 50 are there, and we're not above them, we're below them, so we'll see if we can break above it. But chances are, if we do break above it, what we might only do is just back test the little flag we broke out of, all the way to 39.33, and then we could sell off again. Thanks, Sarah Bell. Yeah, it's like an orange-ish book. Yeah, Dr. Sauce, I said, dude. Yeah, Sarah Belt, I'll be okay. I mean, like, come on. You know, it's like... Look, dude. I mean, I know value I provide. I know, like, who I am. And, like, dude, if a girl doesn't understand that or see the value in what I do, then whatever. I don't care. Like, I mean, I do, obviously, because, you know, you get attached to somebody, and then it's like, of course, right? But that's just a time thing. Time will go by, and then, like, I'll meet someone new who actually does value it completely and does want to, you know, be with me and all that stuff. So it's okay. It's not even a big deal, man. It was just nice because it was, you know, she was part of the community, and it was a nice story, right? A story. But now it's like, whatever, man. Okay. So, there's your 60-minute Bitcoin, whatever. And your Ethereum again, and then XRP, then Coke. Okay, We'll see what happens, man. Will we just from a high to low, will we just retrace? It looks like we just common retrace. Breaking above the 20 and 50 on the 60 minute here. We just make a lower high than previous high and just sell off again. We could. Or hopefully we could pivot here and run up and touch 152, 153 again. And that will give us a confirmed ascending triangle. And you got a measured move either way. If you dump, sell off 137. If you run up, make the measured move 162.71. That's it. Okay. That's it, dude. Just we are reiterating Ethereum, the analysis of it. We talked about at the beginning of the stream. We broke out from a high point to low point, made a very deep retrace at 78.6%, just like Bitcoin, and we have since stalled and not been able to break it, and sold off a little bit, which is okay. Okay. Really nothing crazy going on, right? I think we're in the middle of a huge ascending broadening wedge, two diverging upsloping trend lines. That's it. XRP, it didn't really give us any surprises, I don't think. No surprises at all, man. Like the falling wedge, the minimum target has been the 382 for like forever, ever since we got out of it. And this was the retrace zone. The golden zone, you would call it, and this was the measured move of the symmetrical triangle we broke out of, and we did not quite hit that. That was at 36.6 cents. We actually made it up to 35.4 cents. We literally touched the minimum target area before selling off, and we're still trying to break above the 75% trend line, which if you're a regular viewer, you're just annoyed now by the amount of times I'm talking about this 75% trend line of the Equidistant channel, because it's like right here, you're right at it, battling, struggling, fighting for your life, but beforehand, you fought, you died every time, you fought and you died, you fought and you died. You just couldn't sustain prices above this crazy downsloping resistance. Alright, so here we are again, right back at it. Will we rise? I don't know, man. We'll see, dude. We'll see.
Emily Grout tipped $25. You are a handsome, incredible, confident and successful guy, Mitch. You're a catch. It's likely Katie and some other Texas friends will be in town when you're out here. Hopefully that cheers you up a bit. Kissing face, we love you.
Love you too, Emily, and Probst. Wow, that's awesome news. No pressure, right, Kappa? But hey, it's all good. I mean, at this point, it's just like, if things happen, they happen. If they don't, whatever. Just like focusing on myself, and that's what I've been doing the past year. Just focusing on investing in myself, getting better myself, and I think that if I do that, everything else will work out. So, Emily, I really appreciate the 25 and the potential chug. Didn't happen. It was just Seth having an exorcism or something, right? But thanks, Emily. That's good news. It just it's kind of exciting, but again, whatever. Either way. Whew. It's funny. That is one person I did think about sinfully. Anyway, not like that. I just meant like when I was with her, it wasn't like I didn't from time to time think about someone mentioned, but that's all I mean. So thank you. Let's cover crypto, man. What? Oh, okay, yeah. Coke on the daily. I don't know, man. Some of these things are not saving. I guess this one's fine to not save. There you go. So here's your Coca-Cola, as some sort of plebeian would call it, the Coca-Cola, or your grandparents would also call it Coca-Cola, not Coca-Cola. But I don't know, like the thing that makes the most sense to me is this structure. Okay, the impulse brought us up here, and here we are inside of it. Beautiful amount of touch points everywhere. All right, and all we did, we had that huge dumping, but big major move recently. As of today, it was a nice move up. But look, I mean, high to low. What? Don't do this to me, man. Sometimes, like, my PC is kind of rare, but it'll just, everything will freeze up. You know, when I just, like, go offline, it's like because I have to do, like, a hard restart on my PC, and it sucks. So, high to low, we have, technically, even as of today, we have not quite hit that 23% retrace. We're below the 200-day moving average, below the 50 and 20. They're very far away. So this retrace could continue on for a little bit longer. I mean, you could actually go all the way up to 46.76 or 47.38 before selling off again. Very real possibility. See, I think your retrace, you want to look at a cipher or you want to look at any kind of harmonic. I think the retrace was too deep. Okay. Yeah, because all these harmonics, it's either you're going to retrace between 38% and 50% on one, or on the others, you're going to be retracing 62%. Never are you going to be retracing 78% of the way. So let's go here real quick. Low to high, 78%. See, like, you can't even harmonic it. Okay, but you know, X, A, B, C, D, is this where we retrace and make a nice retrace? Or will we just sell off again and then make a lower low and then run, right? Don't know. Anyway, you could probably do low to high and get some fib extensions, maybe the 1272. Nope, we didn't even touch the 1272. Wow. Oh, we gotta look at Nike too. My bad, dude. I forgot. I went to Coke first. They're both your requests, right? Can't find the. I have to refresh my stream once again. It's not updating. Alright, hold on. Just waiting. Okay, I get it. Yeah, Duke lost to UNC. I gotcha. Sorry, Seth. My bad. I didn't read that part. You're looking for the bounce. Well, we still could bounce, right? You could run up again, but you know, keep looking at 46.76, 47.38, $48. Those are all areas where you can retrace. Okay, that's it. But you got the 200-day moving average at 46.19. How you gonna might not break that? We'll see. But hey, what happens if the major indices start dumping? Coke's probably not gonna have a good time. Not good. Thinking about the only reason I have SLI on is for just playing, like, benchmarking a video game. Thinking about leaving the SLI on, but un-SLIing, and then maybe I just want to go back to see what it's like encoding with 1080 Ti, just one encoding the OBS, the stream platform, and then the other one just encoding the other three monitors, full monitors. So I think I'm gonna give that a try. Maybe tonight, I don't know. We haven't looked at Nike in a minute, man. I mean, feel like Nike had a nice, like down sloping consolidation after a huge run. Beautiful, healthy. AMD did the same thing, and then boom, shot up. Beautiful. But then since then, right, we sort of descending broadening wedge, right? Nah, man, it was like a right angled and descending broadening formation. How often do you get to see that, dude? You could also, oh, is it a broadening? I guess it's a broadening pattern. Just kind of like that, right? We're just broadening bottom, or, man, I just do it like this. I'm just thinking like this, man. Right? The candle closes and all that. You get it? And the measure move was the widest area of the pattern, right? So it's like lagging on this side, dude. Like that measure move, how you do it. You got pretty freaking close, didn't you? Pretty close to measure move, that right angled and descending broadening formation potential pattern, right? So yeah, just too high, too fast, and then your shoes fall off at NBA games. So yeah, you're down right now. What are you down? Dude, this is really annoying. 1%. So yeah, something I did, and y'all tell me about performance. 83.95. Y'all tell me about performance. I upped the bit rate. Okay, from like 3,000, 3,200, I just upped it to like 4,000. Okay, so I don't know if that's doing anything to y'all, making the stream look a little better or not. I messed around with some video settings last night just to see if I could improve the stream's quality, because I didn't even know, like, bit rate. Found this out. If you have 3,000 bit rate, that means you're only going to be experiencing 30 FPS. So 4,000 is like 40 FPS. 6,000 bit rate is the only way you're going to get true 1080p 60 FPS. So I haven't gone that high yet. I'm just incrementally going up. So kind of went up pretty hard on 4K, 4,000. But y'all let me know if it looks any better. It might be placebo effect. It might not even be noticeable. So anyway. That's it. Well, I read Captain Happy about SLIing with OBS. It's just a negligible difference in performance, and it doesn't. So it's not encoded. It's encoded to work, right? The SLI, but the thing is, just based on like physics, right? The physical aspect of how SLI works, right? You're still drawing energy from one source now to encode OBS and everything else. Even though it's more powerful component now because the SLI, you're still having to do multiple things with one brain. Whereas if you have two different brains, whatever, processors, they're processing the graphics. You have two different things that actually might be better. So I want to go back to it and see if it really works better for me. So it's weird, man. It's just weird. A Bitcoin detox, man? I don't know, dude. What a Bitcoin detox is. Yeah, stop getting married to something. Stop getting married to assets that don't care about you. Right? Oh, dude, no, we tried this CPU. The Threadripper has no chance in heck to process all the graphics of my OBS. You see all these GIFs and crazy things? Not happening, dude. You just can't do it. My whole PC just, I can't do it, man. Overclock the power supply? I don't need that, dude. Herbert, man. I got 1,300 watt power supply, dude. Why are y'all going through Bitcoin withdrawals? I don't even understand. Oh yeah, because we're looking at an asset that actually has underlying fundamental value via sales and revenue. What? I can't believe it. Get that real stuff out of here. Get us back to the fake market. Okay, fine. I'm done watching Ray. He hates crypto. Blech. Come at me, man. My favorite's like, hey, they don't have fundamental value. Remember in the Great FOMO, I remember the same arguments, right? And people are like, you just don't get it, man. You just don't understand how crypto works, man. Like, that was the argument. It's like, how does it work? Well, the more people that use it, the higher the price is going to be. It's like, well, you can't make people use your stupid S-coin, okay? Weird, dude. It's like that's your argument. Like, people using your cryptocurrency is an underlying fundamental value. Wow, really, real smart, dude. They've broken the game, dude. They've hacked the game. It's all over now. There you go, Martian. Exactly, dude. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Alright, it's been a good stream, y'all. Really good. Alright, we're back to Bitcoin. 3,900 right now on Coinbase. So we'll see if we can pivot here on that 60-minute bullish divergence. How high will we go? Probably not higher than 39.50. But if so, oh man, we don't really care because we waited, made our profit. You're still in this thing too. Still are in it. Yeah, pretty much a sleepy cat. I guess so. All right, so Emily, Jeff, K. Ivy, Ace G, Zachary, Beast Nice Man, and Greg White. Thank you all for the contributions today. Thanks so much for the new subs, the old subs. Thanks for engaging in chat, asking good questions, qualitative questions, and yeah, we learned some more today, right? We learned about fib extensions, and we learned about some harmonics and how the fib extensions correlate with harmonics and all that, how to read those numbers a little bit. So it was a good, effective, efficient stream today. Remember, if you're a patron, we have that pregame tonight at 10:30 Eastern, 30 minutes before the night stream, just to see what kind of assets you want to analyze, any questions you got for me, if you just want to talk about Elon Musk getting high or something. All right, doesn't matter. I will be back this evening. Appreciate y'all so much. Until next time, respect the T. Hey.
Adios, turd nuggets.